Good evening. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Um, yeah, no one's watching right now. It's a little bit early, it's like a minute early. Um, so my day kind of planned on metal detecting. Already went over that. Didn't. It was raining. It's still raining. Didn't get to do the paranormal um, or historical haunted historical tour because my friend had to go, which kind of sucks. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? So I was like, okay, I'll do the cemeteries. So I get to the Jewish cemetery. It's an old Jewish cemetery, um, and it's pretty much blocked off. Like the entrance, the gate's locked. Couldn't get in. So I was like, all right. I mean, the historical markers there, and I did my little bit, and but I passed like three churches, old churches. So I stopped at one of the churches for. I think the church was from like 1903. There was an old bridge from 1912. Old train bridge. But I was like, okay, I have that done, and it's kind of not like it wasn't. It was raining. It started to rain more, and it wasn't very interesting. Like it wouldn't have caught people's attention. So I went to What's Up American Outdoors? How you doing? I tried to find there's another old cemetery that I wanted to go to. Couldn't find it, got lost. It started to rain a little bit more, harder. So there's this bridge. It's the I call it the Social Island Bridge. It's something else. It's an old bridge. So it's like I'll go there and do like a little history bit there. Um, PA roads, they're crazy. Once you get out of the city, because like most cities are gridded off into grids. PA once or Chambersburg, once you get out of the city and into the country, it's all country roads, and there's no rhyme or reason. They're old like farm roads, so like that have been paved. So like there's no rhyme or reason to them. But this old bridge is at least 100 years old, over 100 years old, over like built like in the 1800s, like early 1800s, and it's a one lane bridge, and there's a hump to it. So the road goes from two lanes, so like going forward and going back, right and left, and then it goes to turns the bridge, which is one lane, and there's this hump, so you can't see any of the cars, and there's no stop signs, there's no signs at all. So yeah, when they say the posted speed limit is 35, you probably well, I'm going to do 25 on that road. A, it's windy and it's like an old farm road, and B, like that bridge. I almost died today, but like so yeah, it was just rainy. Didn't really get any good footage on the bridge or anywhere else really, so I didn't post any of that video. Um, but yeah, I had a good time. I got lost. I got wicked lost. But that was kind of the point. Get out in the country, find some stuff, because that's where I find the coolest stuff is just getting lost on roads. If you like yesterday, I did a detecting video. That was I didn't find a lot, but it wasn't a bad day, or not a bad day. It's never a bad day when you go out detecting, but it was just a regular day, I guess. That sounds fun. Tomorrow I have doing a tour, a vlog of the oldest church in Chambersburg. I'm pretty excited about that. And I think there's a cemetery, so I'll get my cemetery fix out in there. But like it's a pretty cool church. There's three churches that are the oldest in Chambersburg, and they're called the Rose Rank churches. Benjamin Chambers, when he owned he had a land grant for all the land around Chambersburg. It's Chambersburg, named after him. But he like the he get pretty much gave the property to these churches, and what they had to do is something like to the effect of there's a certain rose tree. They had to cut the rosebuds off the rose tree, and either give them to the church or they had to place it on his grave, which they do every year. It's like a ceremony that they do, and that's all they had to pay for rent. And that's, I don't know, that's pretty cool. That's a cool story. And so I'm going to do one of them tomorrow. And whenever the other two, I have a couple of connections and networks that I've worked out for the other two. But yeah, that should be fun. It's an old church, like it is for at least from the 1700s, late 1700s. So that'll be pretty cool. Next Saturday, I'm going to Gettysburg, and I'll probably do a vlog tour of Gettysburg of all the stuff I wanted to get the last tour, but I did not. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I don't have any plans for next Sunday, but we'll see. Hopefully it won't be rainy, and I'll get to go metal detecting. But yeah, it's like I'm excited. We'll see. I have 2 weeks off coming up soon at the end of the month, and that'll be pretty fun. I don't really have any plans. Probably do the cemetery videos then, or video. We'll see. But yeah, there's so many there's so many churches, and along with those churches in Chambersburg, there's cemeteries attached to them. Just the road out Washington Ave, or Washington, I think it's Washington Ave in Chambersburg, walking to the old Jewish cemetery, at least five churches on that road, and multiple churches off to the side of the road, off on different roads. I never really, I'd see it. I look for churches, but like I never noticed that. But yeah, it's fun. I went magnet fishing this morning, but I didn't find anything at all, so I didn't take any video. So I did the relic, the rust removal, another rust removal. I have so much relics that I have to, or stuff that I've gotten from the Kennedy estates, that I'm giving back, and so they can put it into, make a display out of it at the Historical Society. But we'll see how that goes. And once, like, I'll do what I can here, because I'm in an apartment, so I don't have like a workspace, a true like workspace. So like removing rust or working with chemicals is kind of an issue. But hopefully when I get to Maine, I can work that out. I'll actually make a electrolysis machine. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, going to Maine is going to be I'm excited, but it's going to be a big move for my channel. And I got to focus less on my channel and more on all the stuff I've missed out through the year. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm excited. Obviously, I'm excited. I cannot wait to get home. Chambersburg's been fun. PA's been fun, but it's time for me to, head back to Maine. I'm from Maine. I'm a Mainer. What else? I'm gearing up, making more videos. Cause I don't know, try to get all I can in before June 1st, get more subscribers, get more views, and make more quality videos. But you never know. We'll see how it goes. I want to reach 1,000, and I want to hit 4,000 views, which I'm about 200, less than 200 away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. Views, they're not there yet. They're not even close. They're not even at the halfway point. But we'll see how it goes. See what I can do. Yeah, should be fun. I got 3 viewers. It's awesome. What else? So yeah, Gettysburg. I want to do more stuff around Gettysburg, because there's you can't cover Gettysburg in one video or in even 2 videos. There's just so much stuff, because you have the battlefield, and then you have the actual city, that was there or that has grown up around Gettysburg. Um, and it's just like Gettysburg is just an interesting place. Franklin County, which is where Chambersburg is located, is the county that it's located in. Um, I want to do a couple more videos because there's so much history here that no one knows about, or that's not taught in school. Yeah, Chambersburg. I'm gonna get out to Fort Loudon, which is another French and Indian war fort. I know it was a settlers fort before that. Um, yeah, it's I want to Carlisle. I want to do a video on Carlisle Army Barracks. Um, and maybe because like there's so much stuff that went on in Carlisle Army Barracks. It was built by the British, and then the after the British, the Americans colonists took it over, and then it was taken over by the British, and then it was taken over. Like interesting place. Um, but I also want to find out more about the Haitian, not Haitian, the German soldiers that came over during the Revolutionary War. Mercenaries. They were pretty much German mercenaries. I wish I could. It's not Hessen, Haitian. I can't say it. Uh, but they were mostly up in New York. But they were here too. And after the Revolutionary War, they couldn't go back to Germany, so they assimilated into the Amish communities and the Mennonite communities. I said that wrong. And because they spoke Dutch and they spoke German. So like it's just an odd because they were mercenaries and like so they assimilated into these peaceful communities in Chambersburg, and just very interesting to me. I learned I learned that from an Amish guy, Amish farmer I was talking to. But I want to find out more about because there's like Chambersburg was settled by Scotch Irish settlers, but there was also Jewish settlers before that. So like that part of history I love. I love just finding things out, little bits of information out, and of course there's a lot of Native American stuff raised on the settlers that the Native Americans did. Um, there's a schoolhouse that I want to. It was a massacre, pretty much. Native Americans attacked a schoolhouse and executed, massacred people. It's like 20 minutes away. I keep wanting to go there, but I haven't. The schoolhouse isn't there anymore. It's just a monument, just like Fort McCord. But that should be fun. I just have to get out there. I just have to, you know, stop working so much and do all this stuff that I want to do. Being an adult sucks. Um, yeah, eventually, my friend who does the paranormal stuff, he'll get out again. I don't know what he had. He said domestic stuff, so family. Um, so yeah, but he's got a camera that he wants to use. Like it's got thermo and stuff like that, or not thermo. Heat sensor. I don't know, thermo, whatever. It's a cool camera, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, all right. No one's watching, or one person watching. I got other stuff to do. So thank you for watching. Manly Dig Out.